Strength is why women in families like ours are the ones who survive.
Now, Aunt Dolores began to mentor Elisa Marie, teaching her how she had to be strong because women are often the backbones of a lot of families, which is something I definitely agree with. She also warned Elisa Marie that Tariq wasn't her friend, because as they dug into the recording that Proctor left as a failsafe, she could see straight through Tariq's bullshit and lies. Now, in Tariq's nightmare, Joe Proctor mentioned that he made Elisa Marie an orphan, but she does have some family left, and they aren't just any ordinary family. Carlos Civello is Elisa Marie's great uncle and also the head of the Civello mob. And I do think Tommy's reaction when he kidnapped Elisa Marie gave it away in terms of just how powerful and dangerous they may actually be. Now, Tommy is a character who's never afraid to go toe-to-toe with anyone. We've seen what he's done in Power, even going up against Vincent Ragney and the Ragney crime family. We've seen what he's done in Chicago with the Flynns when he came in season 1, and this season alone in terms of all his problems. But the fact that Tommy's thinking, oh shit, I think that tells us the Civello mob aren't a family you want to be messing with. The Italian crime family do run mega deep, and it is also definitely embedded into the history of New York and also America in general. Over the past year or so, we've gone through the history of the Italian crime families and the Italian crime syndicate. There's definitely been a few references in Raising Kanan as well. I've enjoyed talking about it throughout Raising Kanan. We also know Tommy has ties with Tony Teresi being Italian, so the history is here and it definitely does run deep. Now, while Elisa Marie was with Tommy, we did also learn a bit more backstory. They both felt neglected by their mothers. Both of their mothers were also junkies, and Tommy could definitely relate to a lot of the pain that Elisa Marie had gone through. The look on Tommy's face as Elisa Marie told her about her backstory definitely spoke 1,000 words. As I've said many times before, silence often does speak louder than words, and this sure was one of those moments.
Now he's gone. Just like everyone else I've ever loved. I'm all alone in this world.
This is something else Tommy is all too familiar with, losing people that he loves, and he knows all too well the more you lose, the more numb you become. Just have a look at his reaction to JP's death. No doubt it did hurt him, and he is hurting inside, but he's lost so much he's now become accustomed to the pain. And the same goes for Elisa Marie. As a kid, she's lost so much at a very young age, from both her parents to Uncle Benny, and now she's being raised by a tough auntie in Aunt Dolores, with ties to Uncle Carlo and the Civello mob. So who do you guys think Elisa Marie is going to grow up and become now that she's 19 years old? Who is she going to grow up to become under Aunt Dolores and under her Italian crime family? And who is she going to blame for her father's death? It definitely is something we have to think about when it comes to the future of Elisa Marie.